about area feature classes, point feature classes, but we kind of glossed over linear feature classes, right? Because typically when we deal with linear feature classes in GeoMedia, we kind of ignore the z-value. You know, it's there, we can store that z-value, we certainly have it a place that you can take a look at it. So to show the underground stuff, and to also show how we deal with linear features, I kind of put the two together in this particular demo. So what we have here is some water lines, and I've got them as mains and as secondary. And if we actually look at this line right here, we have really no idea what it's doing. We really don't. I mean, it looks like it's doing this and going here and going over there. But the reality is that if you start to capture the z-value information and view that in 3D, that's going to change a lot. So what I did is, again, this is fictitious data. I thought I would just kind of play with it. And if we know how to get geometry information inside of GeoMedia, you'll notice that I've got a negative value going way up into 60 meters. In this case, my units of my Geo workspace, again, we honor all of those in GeoMedia 3D as well, is meters. So when I toggle the 3D now, the difference here is that I've just got a couple buildings extruded just so I can show it. You're going to start to see something a lot different than what you would have seen inside of the 2D window, where the actual pipe itself is going up the side of the building and doing that little curve there, which we cannot see from the 2D view. You'll also see I can highlight it, just like I can highlight and get attributes on anything. And there you can kind of see it going up that guy, coming back down and going over. And I thought I would just send this red line going across just so you can see it. But what you're not seeing is you're not seeing the underground, right? Look, they're all missing. So right now I have to toggle back just because of the beta software and go ahead and say subterranean running. And I want you to look at those red lines, okay? Because those red lines are critical when I toggle back into 3D. And now when I look at this guy, you're actually going to see those pipes that go underground. And there they are right there, going underground, right? That's cool, right? I can see them, but now it'd be nice to go underground, right? So let's go ahead and try that. So I'm zooming in here, and we're actually getting very, very close into there. And I'm not very good at navigating. That's one thing Danny's definitely better at than me. But you can see now I popped underground, and I can actually see that line that's underground there. So when you go down, I can actually see that information that's underground. And I can actually go underground and look up and see what's going on as well. So that capability is there and is supported as part of the product itself. Okay? And you'll notice that, I think I got a better view of it here, I don't remember. I'm using the keyboard to get me down in this particular case. And then boom, all of a sudden I'm underground. And then you can see it. Oh, the other thing too is that you notice that I've got red lines and blue lines. The other thing that we added is the attribute-based symbology that allows us to affect the diameter of those lines. So if you have a diameter that's driven by an attribute or something like that, just like you see it changing in 2D, you would now see it change in 3D, so you would see the larger ones going out and the smaller ones coming in, just like you would. Okay, all right? All right, so